Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Let me ask you something. How many AI chatbots do you have open right now? 1? 2? 5? Because honestly, I got tired of asking myself the same question every time I had a task: which AI should I use for this? So I decided to test them. I gave different AI chatbots real-world jobs: writing, research, coding, brainstorming, explaining complicated stuff, even simple everyday questions. And what I discovered was pretty surprising. The chatbot that was amazing at one thing could be surprisingly average at another. And the biggest lesson? There is no single AI that's the best at everything. So in this video, I'm going to save you the headache. I'll show you what each type of AI is actually good at, what you should be careful about, and how you can build your own simple AI toolkit without wasting hours jumping between websites. And trust me, you want to hear the last part, because it completely changed the way I use AI. Let's start with ChatGPT. For everyday stuff, ChatGPT is incredibly versatile. Writing an email? Done. Brainstorming an idea? Easy. Trying to understand something complicated? This is where it gets really useful. Let's say you hear someone talking about cloud computing and you're completely lost. Instead of asking for a technical explanation, you can simply say, "Explain cloud computing like I'm a complete beginner." And suddenly, something that sounded ridiculously complicated starts making sense. That's the beauty of conversational AI. You can keep asking questions. Okay, explain that part again. Give me an example. Now explain it like I'm a 5-year-old. Okay, now give me the technical version. It feels less like searching Google and more like having someone sitting next to you. And it's especially useful when you're working on something over time. Maybe you have an idea for a YouTube video. You start with the idea. Turn it into an outline. Turn that outline into a script. Improve the hook. Rewrite the ending. Make it shorter. Make it more conversational. That's a completely different experience from simply asking a search engine one question. But here's the thing. ChatGPT isn't automatically the winner. Because then I tried Claude. And this is where I started paying attention. If your work involves writing, reading, analyzing, or dealing with huge amounts of information, Claude can be seriously useful. Imagine your boss sends you a 60-page document at 6 p.m. and says, "Can you review this before tomorrow morning?" You look at the document. And your soul leaves your body. Instead of spending the entire night reading every single line, AI can help you break it down. You can ask, what are the main arguments? What are the biggest risks? What information is missing? What should I ask about in tomorrow's meeting? Now you're not just getting a summary. You're using AI to help you think through the document. And that's an important difference. But then I tested Gemini. And Gemini made me realize something else. Sometimes the best AI isn't the one that gives you the smartest standalone answer. It's the one that fits into your life. Think about it. If you already spend your day inside Gmail, Google Docs, Drive, Search, YouTube, and other Google services, having AI connected to that ecosystem can be incredibly convenient. Imagine you're planning a trip. You don't just want to ask, "What should I do in Tokyo?" You might want to organize ideas, compare options, build an itinerary, work with information you've already collected, and turn all of that into something useful. That's where integration becomes powerful. And honestly, this is something people overlook. We spend so much time asking, which AI is smarter? But sometimes the better question is, which AI works better with the way I already work? Now, let's talk about coding. Because if you're a developer, this is where AI can feel almost magical. You can give it an error and ask, "Why is this happening?" You can paste your code and say, "Find the bug." You can ask, "Can you make this more efficient?" Or, "Explain this code because I have absolutely no idea what the previous developer was thinking." And sometimes, it works incredibly well. But here's the warning. Never blindly trust AI-generated code. Because AI can write code that looks perfect. It can explain the code beautifully. And it can still be completely wrong. That's why I think of AI as a coding partner. Not the boss. Not the final authority. A partner. Instead of saying, "Build my entire application," try saying, "Here's my existing code. Find possible bugs. Explain what you found, and only then suggest changes." That's a much better conversation. You're making the AI reason about the problem instead of just throwing code at you. And there's another area where you really need to be careful. Research. This is probably one of the biggest mistakes people make with AI. They ask a question. AI gives them a confident answer. And they think, great. Done. No. AI can be wrong. It can misunderstand the question. It can use outdated information. And sometimes the scariest part is that a wrong answer can sound incredibly convincing. Think about asking AI something important about your career, finances, technology, legal issues, or anything else where getting it wrong could actually hurt you. Don't just accept the first answer. Ask, where did this information come from? Can you give me sources? What are you uncertain about? What assumptions are you making? Then verify the important information yourself. That one habit can make your AI experience dramatically better. But after testing all these different tools, I realized something even bigger. The question, which AI is the smartest, is probably the wrong question. Think about cars. If I ask you, what is the best car in the world? You'd probably say, well, best for what? If you're moving furniture, you want one thing. If you're racing, you want something completely different. If you have 3 kids, your priorities change again. AI is exactly the same. One might be great at writing. Another might be great at analyzing long documents. Another might fit your existing workflow. Another might be excellent for coding. And another might simply be the one you personally enjoy using. So here's the cheat sheet I would give you. For general everyday tasks, start with ChatGPT. For long-form writing and document-heavy analysis, try Claude. If you're deeply invested in Google's ecosystem, Gemini can be a strong choice. For coding, don't just trust one tool. Compare responses and test the reasoning. And for serious research, use AI to speed things up, but verify important information using reliable sources. That's the real advantage of AI. You're not replacing your brain. You're giving your brain better tools. And here's probably my biggest piece of advice. Don't try to become an expert in every AI chatbot. You don't need 10 different subscriptions. You don't need to know every new model that gets released. Pick 2 or 3 tools. Give them the exact same real-world task. And compare the results. Take something simple. Let's say you need to write an important email. Give the same situation to 3 AI tools. Then ask yourself, which one understood what I actually meant? Which one sounded natural? Which one needed the least editing? And most importantly, which one would I actually send? Do that 5 or 10 times. You'll start discovering your own AI workflow. And that's much more useful than watching someone online say, this is officially the smartest AI. Because your work isn't the same as mine. Your problems aren't the same as mine. So your perfect AI setup shouldn't be the same either. And now I want to hear from you. What AI chatbot are you using right now? What do you actually use it for? And what's the one thing you wish your AI assistant could do better? Put it in the comments. But here's what I'd really like you to do. Don't just leave your comment and disappear. Read what other people are saying. You might discover a tool you've never heard of. You might find a better prompt. You might meet someone working in the same industry as you. You might even make a new friend. Let's make the comments more than just a place where people say, great video. Share what works for you. Help someone who's stuck. Answer a question if you know the solution. Because technology is changing incredibly fast. And none of us knows everything. We can learn a lot faster when we learn together. So after trying all these different AI tools, here's where I landed. There isn't one perfect AI. And honestly, that's a good thing. You don't need the perfect AI. You need the right AI for the problem in front of you. Use AI to save time. Use it to learn. Use it to brainstorm. Use it to challenge your ideas. Use it to solve problems. But don't hand over your judgment. AI can give you an answer. You still have to decide whether that answer deserves your trust. And maybe that's the most important AI skill of all. Not knowing every chatbot. Not knowing every new model. But knowing how to work with AI intelligently. So next time you sit down and think, which AI should I use? Don't ask, which one is the smartest? Ask, which one can help me solve this problem better? That tiny change can completely change the way you use AI. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe to IQ Tech Nova for more tech tips.